everyone. I am going to go through our week 9 spiral reviews. I'm going to go through today's and the one that the kids are going to do tomorrow, just to make sure everyone understands what we're doing, why we're doing it. I know some of the questions might look different than what you saw in your child's class last year. So just wanted to my tongue knows that it's 5 o'clock. Clarify. So number 1, Zoe's mom made 25 cookies. We have gotten in the business of finding those words. 13 of them were eaten. Guys, second graders do not like this. We put 13 up there, so it looks like we like it. 13 of them were eaten. When things get eaten, they go away. And we know that take away, that's subtraction. Which equation could help you find how many cookies were left? Now, we don't have to solve this, but we know that 25 cookies were there. 13 got eaten. We want to know how many are left. So that right there helps us to know that this is the answer. Knowing that it's subtraction is a great way. I'm trying to think. If we started with 25 and then we added 13, that's just not understanding the action of the problem. So sometimes we'll, if a student is not understanding that, acting it out with a plate or even drawing a plate. Whew, 25. Okay. 13 were eaten. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And then what's left, we can count them or not, but we can see that we have 25 and we're subtracting. We're not adding anything together. You might say, nope, that's not even true. All right, so this is the right answer, and yeah, there's that. Number 2, which is equal to 11 plus 4? All day long, we can do this. We can solve that all day, but for some reason, they did not like it presented this way. So that's understanding that this is equal, and the equal sign just means that whatever's on, I've never heard this described this way, but the kids said this year the equal sign is like hot lava. And whatever's on this side of the hot lava has to be the same as what's on this side. So 11 plus 4 is the same thing as 15. And we can model that any kind of way that you want to, but it's just understanding what that question is asking. All right, number 3, we worked together in class, but even though the answer was on the board, we still had some struggles. There were 25 birds in a tree. And if you really would like to have your tree, and put your 25 little birds in there. And it was hunting season and someone fired a gun and scared some of the birds away. Choose 2 equations that could help you solve the problem. Now, hopefully, once we've acted this problem out this way, talked about it, we understand that this is subtraction. So we started out with 25, and we subtracted 11, and that gave us whatever's left. So I see 25, I see this equation right here. I'm going to go ahead and shade this one in. We are learning about fact families, and fact families tell us that we can rearrange these numbers using the same 3 numbers here, the 25, the 11, and the mystery number. We have 25 minus 11. We can rearrange these numbers in any kind of way. I should not have said that. Not any kind of way. 2 addition, 2 subtraction problems, as long as we're using the same 3 numbers, and of course as long as it equals the correct amount, we can use any of these fact family numbers interchangeably. All right, so another one in here is 25 plus 11. Is that a choice? No. Our addition one's equal 25, so that's not it. 25 minus something equals 11. Ooh, we do see that one. Let's keep that. Check the rest. 11 plus 25. Now we have 11 plus question mark. 25 plus question mark. No. 11 minus 25. No, that would go into negative numbers. They don't know about that yet. So the second choice and the fourth choice, those are members of the same fact family. And if you wanted to check to make sure your fact family was right, we could solve this and count to see that there are 14 birds left. And we could change each one of our question marks into a 14 just to check our work. 14 plus 11 equals 25. 11 plus 14 equals 25. 25 minus 11 equals 14. And 25 minus 14 equals 11. Here's the complete fact family. Number 4. Which of these is true? We're going to get our hot lava back out. I don't know what lava is shaped like. Okay. 10 minus 9 is equal to 1. 10 minus 1 is equal to 9. Are those equal? No, they are not. 18 minus 9. Ooh, I know my doubles facts. 9 plus 9 equals 18, so this one must be 9. 10 minus 1 is 9. We just did that. Ooh, that looks good. 18 minus 9, which said is 9. 10 minus 8 equals 2. Definitely not equal. 10 minus 8 is 2. 9 minus 9 is 0. Nope. So B is our correct answer. All right. This is a preview of what's to come. What is 100 less than 987? So many different ways you could do this. If your child really likes the naked math, 987 minus 100. The strategy that I go to is the hundreds, tens, ones chart, where we fill in that we have 9 hundreds, 8 tens, 7 ones. If we want to go 100 less, we just need to go down 1 in our hundreds place. So 9 would go down to 8. The other ones are going to stay the same. So 887. Another strategy would be to model it with base 10 blocks and take one of your hundreds out. 9 hundreds, 8 tens, 7 ones, and get rid of one of those hundreds, and you have your 8 tens, 7 ones are untouched, but you have 8 hundreds now. All right, a little less easy is this one. Here we have 400, and we want to go backwards 10. In our hundreds place, we have 0. All right. I did not go over this one in class because I have not taught this lesson yet. It's just to get us ready for it. So this is us getting ready right now. If your child seems very confused, that's okay. This is brand new. We know that if we have 100, that's the same thing as 10 ones. 10 tens. That's the same thing. If we don't know that, we're repeating it often enough that hopefully we're going to get it. So we can take one of these hundreds and have 3 left, and then we'll have 10 in the tens place. 3 hundreds, 10 tens is still equal to 400. That would be like if you had 3 $100 bills in your wallet and 10 $10 bills. You still have $400. Now we can go down one in the tens place. 10 can go down to 9. And we have 3 hundreds, 9 tens, 0 ones. Another way to do that, I'm going to use the space up here. 4 hundreds, we want to take one of the 10s away, we can I put an R over one of these hundreds to show that we've regrouped it. And I'm going to regroup it into 10 tens, just like I said before. And then take one of those 10s and throw it in the garbage can. I'm not going to count this one because I know that I've turned it into these 10s. 100, 200, 300, 390. And this is about as hard as it gets. When you have to change places, that's about as hard as those questions can be. How are we for time? I'm gonna go over tomorrow's in another video, just in case you don't want to watch the whole thing. But tune in for that one. Also, feel free to let me know if these markers are more annoying or more helpful. I feel like they help my writing stand out, but if it's too sloppy, let me know. Thanks, as always, guys.